So I just filmed an entire tutorial, and when I stopped like the recording, everything was wiped out, like the entire video. So hopefully I'll be doing another one of the same look, but I'm so sorry. It was such a bummer because I basically spent like an hour doing it and then it was gone. It was so sad. But anyways, since I am finished, I have some extra time before I have to leave today, I'm going to do a review of some really awesome things I got in the mail yesterday. Sigma Makeup was gracious and kind enough to send me a whole box full of goodies, and I've been playing with them basically nonstop since I got them. So the coolest thing they sent me was a brush roll, and this feels amazing. I don't think it's actually leather, but it feels like the softest fake leather ever. Okay, an entire brush roll with 3 extra brushes that they just included separately, but they still fit because there were 3 spots, so I kind of moved some things around. But oh my god! And I know, okay, I've just like you, I've watched all the other gurus like talk about these brushes, and I've been like, oh, are they really that good? Are they like, you know, just saying that because, I don't know, because they got them for free or whatever. But these really, really are great brushes. I'm actually amazed at the value of these brushes. For starters, I mean, their 187 is a beautiful, amazing brush. Look how big it is. It's really full, it's stiff, the handle feels great, it's long. If I didn't know any better, like if someone was just holding this, like a MAC artist and doing makeup, you would not know that this wasn't a MAC makeup brush. Other favorite one is their 168, the contour brush. This is an amazing contour brush. It's just stiff enough but soft enough, and it's really, really beautiful. Their powder brush, the 150, this is a beautiful, beautiful brush. Now, I've already, just so you know, last night when I got them, I washed all of them because I always wash brushes when I first get them. So this is what they look like after they've been washed. So don't think they just look this pretty when you first get them. They stay pretty. This is so, like, dense. It's better than any other powder brush I have right now, which is kind of sad. But I've been using a lot of other really weird powder brushes. And this is definitely, probably from now on, going to be my go-to because it's so fluffy and big. It's perfect for setting powder, bronzer, anything like that. And the Kabuki, the 182, is even softer, and it's so big and dense, and like, I could just see totally I'm not a bronzer person. Well, I used to be, but I kind of transformed. But I could totally see this being the perfect bronzer, or just buffing out the edges of your face, or putting body makeup on. It's huge. It's really soft. And it's not so soft that it can't like deliver product. So that's really important. Then they also have the 188, which is a smaller, you know, version of the 187. So this one, equally great. It's a little bit less, I would say, full than this one. And I've been thinking about getting this for MAC for a while now, just for concealer, for, you know, highlighter, cream products, cream blush, and things like that. So I'm very excited to have this as part of my collection because it's a great brush. And for those of you who don't know, brushes like these two, I have, you know, this one for a MAC, the 131. Ones that look like this, they're called dual fiber. And what that means is this white part is actually optical fiber or synthetic. It's a little bit stiffer, and it's really actually soft. I don't know how to describe the exact texture. But then the black bristles underneath are natural hair, or, you know, hair from an animal. So the combination of the two kind of makes for this perfect, flawless, blending, buffing finish. So they're really, really amazing brushes. If you haven't tried one out, these are great opportunities. These Sigma ones are amazing. You could always try a MAC one. You know, there's lots of options out there. And now I didn't really, you know, necessarily need another foundation brush, but this is awesome. It's a big, big brush. It's got that perfect stiffness. When I look at foundation brushes, this is all that matters to me. I mean, the shape, I don't care if it's angled, I don't care if it's flat across or whatever, or rounded like this one. But if this isn't stiff, like it's not pushing on the skin, you can't move the product. It just kind of brushes over it. You want something that really digs in and you can quickly move your product. So this is perfect for that. So I'm very excited about that brush. And then this one, which is their 109. Great little contour brush. You could do a lot of things with this. Honestly, this is like a great, great brush. It's, when I think, it's hard to tell with 109s because I've had a MAC one before. I don't have it right now with me. But the longer you have it, the flatter they kind of spread out and the top gets flat, and then it's perfect for this contour. But this one, you can't tell yet. It might be like that, but you have to use it a few times, and I've only washed it the one time last night. But in terms of density and shape, I mean, even if it doesn't flatten out like that, this is still a great brush for like lots of things. So you could even do like airbrush concealer on there, or all your foundation with the 109. Okay, so for these two, the 224 Awesome Blending Brush. I don't have a MAC 224. The one I usually use that's most similar is an Estee Lauder brush, actually. But these are really, really comparable. I mean, they're both great density. I actually think it might be because I have this Estee Lauder one for a little longer. But this one's a little stiffer, which is always great for blending, so that's good. And I don't have a 252. They make a 252. I have the 242 for MAC. I just used it. But I'm familiar with the 252 brush, and I think this is very comparable. It's really stiff, great for laying down pigment, great for, using wet or dry, so that's a great brush. And, okay, the 275, I'm kind of, how should I say this? Well, the 275, I'm kind of whatever about. I've gotten like 2 of these in the MAC mini brush sets. I can't find one right now, but I just don't use this brush. I know some people love an angled eyeshadow brush. I don't like it. I don't use it, but if that's your thing and you like that kind of a shape to it, I mean, I can understand why you'd want to use it. For me, if I'm doing a crease or something, I want just something that's a pencil like this. I can draw it on. This gets a little bit messier. It's almost like a contour for your eye. It's just a little bit difficult. So the 275 great brush, I probably won't use it as much, but it's really beautiful. This 219, it's very different than a MAC 219, but equally usable. I think where the 219, I kind of go in between using it to do like my lower lash shadows or something, or edges, and into the crease, actually drawing on my crease. Sometimes I'll use it for that. I think the Sigma one is going to be better for just straight on drawing on the crease, and maybe a little less good for just drawing along the lash line, only because it's a little bigger, it's a little less pencil size. This is the MAC one over here, and this is a Sigma. So the Sigma one's a little fluffier, bigger, but that's awesome because I love to use something precise to draw on the crease and then blend it out with something bigger. So that's a great brush to have. And okay, the 194, which could be for cream shadows, concealers, awesome concealer brush. Can't say anything bad about it. The 239 is, in my opinion, not really like the MAC 239, which I can't find mine right now. I don't know where mine is, but yeah, I don't know where my MAC 239 is. But the actual kind of bristle is very different. So this one's a lot softer. It's probably like squirrel. The other one is made out of, I'm not sure exactly what kind of hair that is, but it's like a white kind of, it's a little stiffer almost. This is very soft and smooth. So I would imagine this being better for a highlight actually than packing a lot of color onto the lid. You could even do a little blending or run something along the lower lash line with this. It's a beautiful brush too. I'm just amazed at how good these brushes are. Even though I've watched all the videos where people are like, oh, they're awesome, these are way, way better than what I anticipated. So, I thought they were going to be like MAC brushes, but they're such a good deal, it's crazy. So then they also sent me the 209 and the 266. The 209 is great. Honestly, it reminds me a lot of the craft brushes that I have, these guys that cost me like, it's a little bigger, but that cost me like, you know, $3. So if you're buying this one separately, I don't know that you need to buy like a expensive makeup brush version, even from Sigma. You could buy it, but if you're buying it, like it comes as part of the kit, so then go for it, because it's a great liner brush for drawing along the line or the lash line, anything like that. Even if you like to do like more artistic detail work on the face, like if you're ever drawing things on, or like stars, shapes, anything like that, a mask, brushes like this are really, really nice, because then you can create boundaries, use liquid liner more precisely. It's easier to work with. And this one, the 266, and I have to say, of all of them, this is the least, even the 239 being a different formula, this is the least like the 266, because I am a 266 addict. I have like 4 of them, and I use them for my liner, my brows. Gosh, I use them like all the time. I don't even know what else I use them for, but I feel like I go through them all the time. And the Sigma one's totally different. It's a synthetic fiber. It's a little wider. Like it's not, the 266 is really flat, kind of bigger, and very, very thin. See how thin that is? And then this one is not quite as thin. It's got a little bit more width to it. So for me, for using it for like a liner, that's probably going to be a problem, because if I want a really thin like wing out there, this is going to be harder to do it with. For brows or something, this is great. Or if you just like more of a simple liner that goes across, this is perfect. So I'm just saying it's a little different. Don't expect it to be just like the 266, because that one's different. Some of the other ones like are literally exactly the same, and that one's just a little different. This one, the flat top synthetic Kabuki, the F80, is a really cool brush. It's a lot like the one that a lot of people have been asking about that I use in a lot of my videos, my blush brush from the Costco set, but it's just bigger. The blush brush, I use this one. I've been really into this kind of like application lately, because I feel like it just buffs things on and you get a lot more product, and this one's even bigger, so it would be a great one for bronzer or highlighter or anything like that. So yeah, so that's basically the brushes. They also sent me a really cute like travel brush from it's called Princess Grace. It's pink. Comes in one of these guys, which these are awesome, because I always like on the go like to do powder, but I hate little sponges. I can't work with those, so this is a perfect one. It's really cute. It's got pink packaging. It's Princess Grace on it, stars, Sigma makeup on it. You take it off and you push it down, and then it's a big kabuki. This is synthetic fiber, so it's not a natural hair brush. The smell has started to go away. When I first opened it, it had a really weird, like you know, processed plasticky smell, but I washed it once and it's gotten a lot better. I'm sure it'll go away soon, so yeah, just wash it when you get it. But this is a really great little, I'm going to be carrying this in my purse today, because I've been using one like this, but smaller, and this is like a really big, nice brush, very dense, so it's great for on-the-go applications. The other couple things they sent me is this really cute bag, Sigma makeup, love it, and a refillable palette with 4 separate eyeshadows and little compacts that you could kind of pop into this. It's very much like a Bobbi Brown palette, if you've ever seen those ones. And then I already took them, you know, I already took them out and put them in here. And this is really, really cute. These shadows have lots of shimmer, so if you like shimmer, you're good. They're fun. I might have to do a tutorial with these, just because they're really, really shimmery fun. They're totally, I would say, nighttime, unless you like a lot of frost, because they all have like a very high frost finish. And they're perfumed a little bit, which kind of threw me off, but you know, I don't really mind fragrance, but if you're somebody who's super sensitive to fragrance, there's definitely some sort of a fragrance in them. The one color I was the most amazed with is the black, which doesn't necessarily even look that much darker, but when you swatch this one on your finger, it's just like that. And then you swatch the black, and it's like, whoa, tons of pigment. So that's a really, really good black, or just like crease color, anything like that. And it's called Paint It Black. But But yeah, I haven't really gotten a chance to play with those ones as much. I kind of just did a quick swatch of them, but I'll let you know more what's up with those. But you can buy them individually as well. You don't have to buy them, you don't have to buy them all together in a fort like that, or you can put together your own ones too. And then the other really cute thing they sent me was the Dazzle Heart Pocket Mirror, which will also be going to my purse. So cute. It's the pink fire, and it says, "Every girl needs a little dazzle. Sigma Makeup exclusive Dazzle Heart Pocket Mirror is the perfect accessory for your makeup collection. Dare to shine." And you guys are going to love this. It's so cute. Look at this. It's like totally bedazzled heart. It says Sigma Makeup on the back, and then it has 2 mirrors inside here. And one of them, I think it's magnifying. Yeah, the bottom, I'm like, I have to look at it. But the bottom one, this round one, is magnifying, and this top one is just regular. So perfect and cute, and it has a little drawbag so you can keep it in there in your purse so that it doesn't get scratched up or anything. Or just keep it in your makeup bag so if you ever do makeup on the go, it's a great little sized mirror. But yeah, basically that's my review. Thank you so much for Sigma for sending me this. This stuff is awesome. I've been having so much fun playing with it. You would not believe. And yeah, I hope you're all having a great day. Thanks for watching. This is kind of a long review, but I just want to be thorough, let you guys know my opinion about everything. So hope you're having a great day. Bye.